Hey, so today's video is all about trusting your gut. And the reason it's all about trusting your gut and going with what feels right is because I am on this challenge right now, my own personal challenge, to do a YouTube video for 30 days in a row. So that's quite a tall order. Anyway, so I've used all the research and all of the tools and the AI and ChatGPT and vidIQ and all these other things to try and come up with the ideas, the searchable terms, all the rest of it, and looked at so many training videos. And then I went, no, that doesn't work. And you know what I did? I have done no word of a lie about 45 takes today, which is probably why I'm looking so exhausted. That many takes. And then I sat with this and I went for a walk and I said, you know what? I just have to speak from my heart. And so that's what the video is about today. It's about trusting and speaking from your heart. And if you are trying to reinvent yourself in midlife, for the love of all things holy and the universe, tune into your heart. We are so far beyond the times of trusting the structure to be better than what we feel within our own systems. So even though I tried it, I promise you I tried it. And as you've probably tried it as well, I'm sure. It's time now to really tune into our hearts, to tune into what lights you up, to tune into what brings you joy, what makes you excited, what feels like you're actually going downstream rather than trying to push water uphill. Those are your next moves. So if you're looking to create your next chapter, or you are looking to live a life with purpose and, to find your passion or whatever it might be, and that's getting a really bad rap at the moment, and I'm not really sure why. I don't know, because actually finding your passion is basically following your heart, and not sure how that can be a bad thing if you're trying to lead a life with more joy. Anyway, I promise you that's what you need to do. Now, what I was going to talk about when I was doing all the structured stuff, and even that's not that structured. So the structured stuff was all about letting go of your past so that you could rebuild your future. But the thing that was missing so much was, how do you rebuild your future? And this is how you rebuild your future. It's listening to your heart. It's listening to what makes you feel alive. Now, it might make you feel scared, and feeling scared is kind of part of living through your heart and living with courage, because it's not tried, it's not tested, it's not certain, there's no guarantee. But that's kind of the nature of it. That's the nature of the world that we're now stepping into. And so if you want to create something different, that's so funny. As I'm talking to you, there is a bird that just like dive bombed off the roof just outside of my window here. And literally a bird knows how to fly, okay? But this bird just did this massive swoop and went way down and then took off again. So I'm taking that as the metaphor. That's exactly what you need to do right now. You need to take the jump. Take the jump into creating, to reinventing yourself, but to creating a life that you are really excited about. It could be terrifying. That's okay. It doesn't mean that it's not for you. And so the other thing is, be really careful who you talk to about this, because if it does feel like you are literally, jumping in a dive bomb, and hoping that your wings will stretch on the way, don't speak to your, sort of friends, family or whatever about it, because they'll want to keep you safe. So they won't support what you do. I mean, when I started this YouTube channel, everyone's going, do not tell people about your YouTube channel, your friends and family, because unless they're doing a YouTube channel, they won't know the ins and outs of doing a YouTube channel. And so why they think you would do 30 days straight, they'll think you're just, wasting time and barking mad. They may think I'm barking mad anyway. But this video, I want to just keep it really short today. If you're watching this live, this is Mother's Day in England. and it's an empty nesters Mother's Day, which I always find a little bit strange because I'm kind of reminding my kids, especially the ones in Canada, I'm reminding my kids, by the way, it's Mother's Day. Remember me. So that's why I'm giving myself new challenges, and I've been to the gym today and been out for a walk today and enjoyed the fresh air today, and I'm doing all those things that are part of this new life that I've created. And it's taken a couple of years to get here, to feel joyous and feel fulfilled and feel so excited about life, and be okay with not knowing what's coming next, because that's the reality of it. I don't know. There is no stability. But the reason there's no stability is because I've been following my heart all the way through. But you know what? We've got to 2 years in, 2.5 years in. And the things I have experienced, the kindness, the love, the adventure, the excitement, so many things have grown out of the fact that I decided to follow my heart. And so I so deeply would love to reach out to you and just go, come on, let's do this. I really encourage you, if there is a little seed of something that you're growing within your heart and it feels like it needs to come out into the world, just take the steps forward. If you need help taking the steps forward, message me, because that's what I do. But take those steps forward and just see how it feels. You won't have the answers, you won't have the structure, you won't have the plan, and nor should you try to create it. Don't be making lists and all the rest of it, because that is not the energy that's going to get you to your second chapter of life. Not yet, because it needs to be born. Just like as you carry a baby to full term, you don't know every single step. But all you can do is take the next step. And then when the baby's born, same thing. All you can do is look after what's happening now and take the next step. You can't be deciding on the route to school for when they're 6. You don't need to do that. But you do need to just follow what feels right now and enjoy that moment. And you can't get stuck in the past. That won't help you. There's no point getting stuck in the future, because that's completely unknown to all of us right now. But follow what feels right now. Okay. By the way, I'm Lindsay, if we've not met before. Great to have you here. If you've liked this, you found this useful, please like, please subscribe. And please, I'd love it if you would show up and help me on this 30 days straight. This is day 4, so that's pretty cool. And tomorrow's day 5, and that's the only thing I'm thinking about right now. Anyway, and also on this channel, you will find it used to be Magical Midlife. You will find the Midlife Freedom podcast. And on that, I have the delight, and I'm grateful to interview many midlife women who have recreated their life, who have created a second chapter. And you'll be deeply inspired by some of the women who have been interviewed on there, and their new episodes coming out. I'm in the process of recording a whole bunch of episodes right now. Okay, thanks so much for staying with me. Been a joy to have you here. And as I say, like and subscribe. I'd love to have you around. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.